guys, thanks for joining me and welcome to my channel. This is your reading for Chiron in Aries. I'm excited to be here with you guys and take a look at your chart. I did have one card just fall out. I typically don't honor this, but let's do it. So it's the Ace of Swords. Some kind of very important communication is being brought to your attention and awareness. I feel as though this information is going to make some things very clear about which way to go and about how to approach a situation. You're getting a lot of clarity in a situation. Here is the next message. We have the Four of Cups. So this is an offer that is being made towards you. I think sort of out of the blue, something that's unexpected. There's an offer that is being made to you, someone's reaching out, you know, that kind of thing. We have the Temperance card, which is the card of Sagittarius. There's information that is being brought to you about a Sagittarius or by a Sagittarius. It's telling you to go slower than you have been going up until now. I feel like it's time for you to really pay attention to your surroundings and consider the things that are going on, whether or not there are things that yet you don't know that will become apparent to you as time goes on. So in this situation, there's more to it than meets the eye. Let's take a look at your cards. We have Virgo. So this is for Virgo. Hey guys, I felt it was us. So I feel like this is about choosing when to speak, how to speak, and why. I feel like the Ace of Swords is there's information that is coming to you that is helping you negotiate and figure out the best possible outcome in a circumstance. So I feel like there's things that you don't know yet, Virgo. That's the Four of Cups here. And I feel like it's very, very important that you pay attention at this time and really hold back a little bit before you say or do anything in the circumstances that you're involved in. This is something that you can use for the next 7 years. So this transit starts on the 2019. It started now and then will continue until 2026. So this is Chiron in Aries in your 8th house, Virgo. And so you are very much in some way 8th house is endings, change, death. So isn't that funny? I forgot actually Chiron was in our 8th house. I wasn't really thinking about it. So with these cards, even before, I was like, think before you act. There's things that you don't know yet. There's new things that are coming to the forefront of situations. There are outcomes that are in some way, there are good outcomes that are going to come out of this. Just cast your nets wide and then absorb whatever information is coming in for you. So this Chiron transit will last 7 years in your 8th house. This has to do with, I think what this has to do with, and I hope you hold on to this video and go back to it, it has to do with making decisions and awareness about how people are behaving and what you're actually involved in. So in some ways you don't yet understand some of the circumstances. Some things, we have a tendency of saying, okay, this is how it is, this is the situation, rah rah. Well, I actually don't think that you understand the situation fully, Virgo, and so I feel like time and again you will be prompted to kind of slow down with your judgment as information comes in. In the positive side of things, I think that information will come in, how do you say this? When this information comes in, it's going to come in like positive. So when you hold back, you will be pleasantly surprised that something has in some way shifted in your favor or has shifted as you gain more information and you have the opportunity to kind of mix and match. Alternately, if you feel like maybe there is this level of, in the negative side of things, if you push too hardly, put an end to things, you may actually find that that has worked against you in the big cycles of change. So it's all about how you set your mind over the next 7 years and how you decide which way is right and which way is not right. Here are 3 more cards. We're going to do a full extended on Vimeo in the super duper bonus playlist and the February 2019 playlist down below. It's the same video in both playlists. And it's going to be using the Dreams, the Tarot of Dreams, which is one of my favorite decks. So if you like this deck, this is called the Karma deck, and you can get that at my store in the description. So the Strength card is the Leo card. So there is going to be some sort of awareness that is being brought to your attention. Some kind of awareness is empowering you, and I feel like you really want to move forward on something and act. Here is the next message. We have the 10 of Swords, which is Sun and Gemini, right? And there's more information about things that's coming in, and I feel like this information, things are really up in the air, Virgo. So in terms of making decisions about which way to go, I don't think that you clearly understand yet. I feel like you have a great sense of passion, like you really want to go forward on something that you feel very passionate about, that you're super inspired to go in this direction. But I feel like also there is this level of, in some way, there's a level of, in some way, there's circumstances that are coming to an end. There are circumstances that are coming to an end that are in some way going to yield for you a good outcome. So allow certain situations to unpack and unravel of their own time. You have no stake in that, but the outcome of that will be favorable for you, and it will directly impact the situations that you're dealing with. Boom. Here we go. Next message, we have the 2 of Wands. You're going to gain new perspective on something. You're going to be informed about something that you didn't know before, Virgo, and I think that that's the point. It's like I said from the beginning, it's kind of the same message over and over again, in the sense that there is changes coming, and I know you like to draw your conclusions. I know you like to define what's going on, but I think you'll find that at this time it's really not about that. Here's 4 dice for you. So we have 2 planetary dice and 2 numerological dice, and I'm going to roll them all. So here's your numbers. You guys know I've been saying this, I'm a 33-6, so here's number 3. And here's number 3 for you as well. There's 33. Okay, so that's a good omen. 33 is a 6. Let me know if you guys are a 33-6. Hey, I made a shirt. What's my number? And it's 33-6-11-11. Look in the description if you want to get that. We also have a South Node transit. So the South Node has to do with our karma and the energy that we have brought into life or into this situation. And so the 8th house is deeply karmic. Is the North Node going? Yeah, the North Node is going to be transiting in this area of your chart in the next 7 years. So there will be this kind of there will be some kind of moment in which you achieve catharsis for all the lessons you've learned about change and transformation. And as the North Node moves to a conjunction in Aries, there will be some kind of year in which, this is closer to 2025, in which you are really pushing forward and applying all the lessons that you learned about making decisions, about when it's a good time to make a decision and when it's a good time to back off. Then we have Uranus here, which is the transit of the Uranus, which is a transit in Taurus at this time, which is right here in your 9th house of ideas. So it's like some things that you think were an impasse, some situations, the 10 of Swords, it may not be as relevant as you thought. And I feel like you may have some really amazing outcomes in the current situations that you're dealing with, or in situations in general. Hope that makes sense. It's a little bit archaic, but it's kind of fun. It looks like it's going to be a very interesting 7 years. Hold your tongue, Virgo. I'm calling it this video, and I hope you guys have a nice time. If you want to get more information, look in the description for the other reading, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye.